My daughter just bought the Hadaway place.
Yeah.
My youngest son started first grade, and he had 11 cousins get on the bus at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Bus driver was related to us.
Gosh.
So
Oh my gosh.
we said he'll never have an identity crisis, and so far he hasn't either.
Oh my goodness.
See, they're the things we need.
That's marvelous.
My grandchildren have fourth cousins that they're close to. I mean, that's just not average anymore.
Yeah, no.
It's very tribal.
Yeah.
How many kids did you have?
I have three.
Three. And how many grandkids do you have?
Three.
Three.
What are some of the family names?
Well, right now there are the Kellys and the Friedbergs and the Bonds, the Cockies, Bija Marshall.
Was Tunis a family name?
Yes, that
Yes.
was my
That's what I thought.
maiden name.
Uh-huh.
They,
And is that Tunis of all this Tunis Mills?
right. The Tunises arrived in Philadelphia in 1683, but one of them came to Talbot County in the 1840s probably, and in the 50s they bought what is Maple Hall.
Yeah.
And some of them, there was no town here. My great-grandfather had a sawmill, had a lot of them. One of them was at Easton Point, one was at Navy Point in St. Michael's, another was on Tillman Creek, another over on Leeds Creek, which is Tunis Mills, some down in Dorchester County. Gradually the business grew, and at one time it was the biggest business in the South. Their competitor was Weyerhaeuser.
My goodness, that was
So-
huge.
Yeah,
Huge.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was huge. And,
But it was basically a Southern company?
right.
Yeah.
But although they had places up in New York
Mm-hmm.
too, they were not very wise, and they would just cut and run.
Yeah.
And
That's what
so
they did.
they're not in business, and Weyerhaeuser is.
Right. Yeah.
Did Michener take anything from that family to put into his
I
book?
don't think so. I think he was really interviewing Judge Yates from Dorchester County mainly, and so that slice went into his book. And I guess that my family is not all that, or wasn't all that unusual. The only remarkable thing is that they hang on and are still in the same spot.
Was he the one, I have heard that old Claiborne, somebody had a vision to kind of lay out a grid of streets and...
Yeah, but they did, and New Claiborne too. The Tunis brothers built the railroad.
This railroad.
Yeah,
Oh.
and the houses in the town were built for the people who were constructing the railroad.
Uh-huh.
So, and Old Claiborne was not known as Old Claiborne then, it was just Claiborne.
Yeah.
They laid all that out. Over where I live, there are all kinds of streets and boulevards.
Yeah.
and-
Grand Boulevard,
Yeah,
that's
right.
right.
It was an idea
Yeah.
that didn't happen.
It's so
You said
fascinating.
that Claiborne wasn't a town.
No, it was just space.
It was just space.
It had another name. What was it going to be? Bay City?
Bay City. And they developed Ocean City at the other end of the railroad line. Ocean City worked a little better
Isn't that
than
interesting?
Bay City.
Bay City and Ocean City. Huh.
So when did it become Claiborne?
When the dream of Bay City died, I guess.